All right, looks like we're back live on YouTube. There was no action taken in closed session. Going on with letter H, other matters. Are there any other matters?
No, Mr.
I do.
Chairman. No.
What's that?
No.
Okay. I do have one item that I'm going to follow up with Mr. Thompson, Mr. Richter on essentially kind of setting a couple things that reporting wise on a quarterly basis, essentially watching the budget on those aspects of it and just kind of monitoring that and the revenues coming in. So I'll have more discussion on that. If you guys have any suggestions or anything from a finance committee perspective. The other piece that, I'm looking to essentially throw at Mr. Thompson and Mr. Richter is potentially the what do we call it? The items that we need. I'm trying to call it by its name, but anything that we need, any maintenance that we need on the buildings, anything like that. I know we had a big laundry list of things that we needed to with IT department and some other departments. So we need to look at that and kind of get a game plan for that. So I'm going to push you guys on that a little bit. We'll talk, like I said, sometime next week or next coming week, a little bit about that. I know we kind of talked about this about a year, 2 years ago, prior to Mr. Thompson coming on board. But it's something that we kind of have to look at because every year, as a budget perspective, there's things that need to get budgeted on that aspect of it, on any maintenance costs associated with that, capital improvements of that sort. So that's what we need to focus on. So, but I'll talk to Mr. Thompson, Mr. Richter on that, and we'll move forward on that. So just wanted to get that out to you guys. And if you guys have any other questions, suggestions for the finance committee to kind of direct, please let me know and we'll move forward on that.
Very
All
good.
right. Yes, Mr. Reno.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. As far as like other suggestions, one thing that has come up in the past when after we passed the mental health tax, stuff would come through that seemed appropriate for that board to handle. And there was some questions, raised by other board members to say, well, we have obligations under the public safety sales tax for some of these. I think at some point we should iron out what we're going to continue to run through us and what should be run through the mental health board.
Yeah, and absolutely. I mean, last year we kind of, it was me and Mr. Steve a little bit prior to Mr. Thompson coming on board, having those discussions with that board to try to align on those situations where, it's a county-wide aspect of it. So certainly we can try to put something together so we can mesh out responsibility and some of that funding of that sort. So good suggestion on that. But yes, something on the radar as well for us. All right.
Thank you.
Any other matters? Seeing none, can I get a motion to adjourn? Mr. Butita and second by Ms. Crosby. Well, all in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right. Well, that concludes our finance committee. Thank you very much, everybody. Stay safe.